Mortal Kombat! Sorry, anytime I talk about Mortal Kombat, I have to do that. That's an old stupid joke with me and my friends. How you doing, my friends? So glad to have you here on the Jovenshire channel, where we cover all things geeky, superheroes, comic books, TV shows, all things geek culture in one place. So I talk about it, you hear about it, and then you and I, we go back and forth in the comments below, because that's why I like making these videos, because I like talking to you guys. Now, before we get started, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, because if you like this video, I guarantee you're going to like the other videos that we do here on the channel. And if you are a subscriber and you want to support, go ahead and hit that notification bell and just watch as much of these videos as you possibly can each time you get a chance. Now, today we are talking about my favorite video game fighting franchise, Mortal Kombat. See, now it's just become second nature. Now, this news, for me, came out of nowhere. Now, for a very long time, people have been waiting and hoping for a Mortal Kombat reboot movie. And yesterday, last night, this morning, we kind of got hit with some news that was and was not what we were expecting. We are getting a Mortal Kombat movie, but it's animated. That's right. Warner Brothers Animation is, not officially, they are working on a Mortal Kombat animated feature film. Now, these are the same people that bring you, all of the DC animated features that we get every single year. Some absolutely great ones, like Batman Under the Red Hood, to other okay ones, like Batman The Killing Joke. So their team is so good when it comes to casting. I will say that, and we'll talk about casting in a second. Some of their more recent movies have been a little bit more hit or miss for me, but having the Mortal Kombat story told through animation, you know what? Here's the thing. I am all for it, but if you want to watch a Mortal Kombat animated film right now, all you have to do is go to YouTube, search Mortal Kombat 9 all cutscenes, and just watch the hour-and-a-half long video you can find on YouTube. And there's the story of Mortal Kombat as an animated feature. But as much as I'll be like, oh, you can already watch it on YouTube, at the same time, I love Mortal Kombat, so this came to me as pretty exciting news. Now, the cast, I was surprised and also not surprised. It sounds like their big name that they have is going to be Joel McHale. Now, I love Joel McHale. I think he is an insanely funny guy. I liked The Soup. I liked the Joel McHale Show with Joel McHale. I like what he does. Community, he was awesome. He definitely is, he's not necessarily one note, but he does what he does very, very well. Now, it hasn't been said who he's going to play yet, but the internet is assuming that he's going to play Johnny Cage because it makes the most sense. Now, their second big name from TV is the girl from Dexter. I don't remember the name off the top of my head because I'm not good with names. But she's actually done a few other, at least one other big WB animation feature before with them. But she was the sister from Dexter, and people again are assuming that she'll be Sonya Blade. Both of those, I think, are great casting. Now, that tells me if those are our big names, that's where they're going to be the protagonists. The story will revolve around them or through their eyes, which makes sense. As being like the two normal human beings in the Mortal Kombat tournament, seeing what that tournament actually looks like through their eyes is, well, it's interesting. It was pretty much what we got from the first Mortal Kombat movie. Now, some of you are saying, well, Liu Kang's a normal human. Yeah, but he gets the tournament. He knows what it is. These guys are just, coming in out of the fray and I'm going to fight and be like, whoa, that dude's got 4 arms. What's going on? So that's casting. That's the announcement of it. Now, this also comes in line, or comes in tow? I don't know. Earlier this week, we also heard that WB Animation is working on a Batman, The Long Halloween animated feature, which is hands down one of the best Batman trades or story arcs or whatever that you could ever read. So if you ever get the chance and you want to read a good Batman story, read Batman Long Halloween. So good. It's up there next to Hush with me. So that I was really excited to hear, and then right after that, there was more information saying that they're working on a Superman Red Sun. Now, that is a Elseworlds story. Now, Elseworlds is a thing that DC uses for, alternate timeline. What if this happened? And in Superman Red Sun, Superman actually lands in the Soviet Union instead of Kentucky, so then they use him as a weapon, and, he's the Red Sun. I don't know. It's a cool story. It's a great story. It's going to make a great animated feature for sure. But also, at the end of the day, these technically are just rumors. This information came from another website, so this is not official Warner Brother announcements. Also, according to these stories, these weren't supposed to be announced for a while, so it takes a long time to make a cartoon. I don't know if you guys knew that. So these might have been in the works for a while. The Mortal Kombat one definitely makes sense that it would have been in the works for a while. So who knows when we're going to get any of these, if we are going to get these, because at the end of the day, just rumors, this could all fall off on the side. Now, as for the DC features, Warner Brothers does a pretty good job of spitting at least one of those out a year around the time of Comic-Con. So we'll probably get those sooner than later. As for the Mortal Kombat one, see now, yes, the other superhero ones shouldn't have been announced yet, but with so much information kind of coming out right now about just Mortal Kombat in general, with the video game being announced at the Video Game Awards on the 17th. They're doing the first look at Mortal Kombat, which is an event I will be going to and probably doing a video on. And just the release coming out this year, it makes sense that all of this would have been announced around the same time. So that, to me, feels like it's in line to what should be announced and what should be going on. So I think that it's not too far out. It would make sense for them to release the cartoon around the same time as the next game. And if they didn't plan ahead on that, I don't know what to tell you. That's just departments not speaking to each other, because that's literally would make the most sense. Release the game in April and then also release the cartoon, if anything, 2 months afterwards while DLC is starting to drop, just to get people back in and playing the game more. So those are my thoughts and opinions on it. Another cool casting tip was the guy who played Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 9 will also be voicing Sub-Zero in the animated feature, so that is awesome. Now, WB Animation, if anything for their stories, has always been so good at their casting. So everyone that's been casting this, Grey Griffin is another voice actress in this, which she's one of my favorites. So she played Catwoman in Injustice. So to kind of give you, like, she's been around with WB for a while. I'm into it. I want this. Now, this doesn't. Also, I want to state that this does not take away from the actual movie. They are still working on a live-action Mortal Kombat reboot that will be in theaters. This will be a direct-to, video-on-demand service. So get ready for that. That's what's happening. We're still getting the movie, allegedly getting the cartoon. Everything is coming up Mortal Kombat, and I love that so much. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. Can't wait for the game. Can't wait for this cartoon. Bummed that I'm not a voice in it, but hey, what steps am I making to make that happen? So I should work on that a little bit more. But for now, let's go ahead and wrap this video up talking to you guys. What do you think about this Mortal Kombat cartoon? Are you excited for it? Do you think it's a good idea? Honestly, I want to see a whole line of these. I would love to have one a year Mortal Kombat animated features. Let's see the main story with Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, whatever. Let's get a Special Forces cartoon. We can go in so many different directions. We can find and learn about the actual feud between Scorpion and Sub-Zero. All of it is great. I'm totally down for it, 100%. Let me know in the comments below what stories do you want to see in an animated feature, and that's it for me. We're done. Again, if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button, and if you're watching this much of the video, then you know that is the best way to support me. It's just watching as much of these videos as you possibly can, because that's what helps in the YouTube algorithm. So I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm done. Till the next time, I'll see you later.